Greetings, angel divines, vessels, beings, souls, all from every vibrational realm. Welcome, welcome. My name is Beaumont, and this is Vibrational Guidance Over Truth, a tarot and oracle channel where we allow the sensations and the subtle whispers of the body to confirm what is in alignment and reveal what is not in alignment in each message. This is not a traditional tarot or oracle channel. I am not an astrologer, nor do I present these readings as fixed truths. Instead, I invite you to journey with me and use your intuition skills and muscles to examine the synchronicities that are visible in the cards through the colors, images, numbers, and even the stated guidance on the cards. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Always take what resonates and leave what does not. The space is rooted in love, not performance, prediction, or perfection. Love is what has brought you here, and I thank you for coming. And other things to note is that the comment section on this channel is off. We use this as a space for personal reflection. And the cards that are used in this week's theme, which is the golden age of self, are mentioned in the description box below. So we're going to begin. We have something new. Let's go ahead and get a quote from our mug. Okay. This quote says, "Know the unknown, hear the unheard, see the unseen." So know the unknown, hear the unheard, and see the unseen. Ooh, with a message like that, I am interested in knowing what is going to come out in the cards. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, working for the highest, best good, will, and way, being known, experience, and manifest in this realm and all realms. Thank you so much for this opportunity to engage in divination through the use of tarot and oracle cards. What is the energy right now within the collective? What messages would you like to relay about current energies? What messages would you like to relay about current energies? Thank you so much. What messages would you like to relay about current energies? Thank you so much. What messages would you like to relay? All right, collective, let's see what has been said. And we've got like a line here in the middle. Right, first up, we have home. Card 31, home. I love that. And here, just to elaborate on it, and I will a little later, she's pointing to her heart. Your heart is your home. You make yourself home first, is what I think every time I've seen this card. Next, we have the 14 card, Earth, nurture nature. Nurture nature. Okay. Here we have, and I'm going to make this one a line, 33, journey to wholeness. Next we have 29, harmonic flight, or harmonic flight. 51, the sound of the universe. And then we have 16, loving compassion. Finally, what we have is number 8, third eye chakra, pineal perspective. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If there's not a message, there definitely is. Okay, so go ahead, take some time. Look at the cards for yourself. This is Beyond Lemuria, Oracle Cards by Izzy Ivy. Love this deck. Beautiful, beautiful artwork as well. Spirit guides, what interpretation would you have for me to give to the collective? Know the unknown, hear the unheard, see the unseen. As I have stated earlier, And there is already a theme of colors for me here, the blues and the purples and the greens, and greens being on the edges, green on the edge of this earth card, and green at the top edge of this journey to wholeness here, and green also being on the bottom edge of love and compassion. And knowing that green being with the heart chakra is significant, as she is pointing to her heart here. But let's go ahead and do this in current energy. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for how you choose to speak through me and to me about what it is that you need people to see, vessels and beings to see. Number one, I'm going to say it again. You are home first. Home is not a place. It's not a physical building or room. Home is not another person. Home is not a geographic location. Home is even not Earth. Home is you first. And though I struggle with this personally, making home you and loving you as home more than anything else, so that you are filling up your cup and giving only from your overflow, is a lesson in establishing a healthy home. When there are not boundaries, when there is a ebb and flow that does not, and I'm going to say this word kindly and gently, respect the no, that place, whatever you're perceiving as home, that's not a home. If your children could just run up in your room, and again, that's going to bother some people, but this is the interpretation I've been given to share as an image and an illustration for some people within the collective who have their bedroom being a place where people just come in. And though your bedroom is not your home, it is a place where you should be able to feel comfortable tapping into yourself in a relaxed state and tap in to check in with how's the home in your inner self first. So some of you need to check and reassess, reimagine is what I actually heard before I said reassess, reimagine. What does home in self look like? Just put it in your mental state. Imagine it, craft it, draft your inner home. It can be a temple. It can be a sanctuary. It can be a forest. A forest floor is what I'm hearing. It could be laying in a jungle, on a beach, in a cabin, in the mountains, whatever you want to mentally construct, visualize a perfect home of just yourself being in that space looks like, engaging in the ideal things. I'm hearing eating a bowl of blueberries in the cabin in the woods, and it's got beautiful fall leaves all around the ground, but there's still some leaves up in the tree, so you're not visible, or I heard actually viewable from the skyline. Figure out how to make yourself home. And it's going to take time, especially if you're out of practice and you've never tried this or done this before. But home is you. Home is not your children. It is not your partner. It is not your spouse. It is not your dog. Home is not food. Home is not finances. Home is here. And we've got to wake up and get back, especially with this theme, the golden age of self, get back to the core root of how to establish our golden age. And that comes from tapping back into self in the now. So I encourage some of you to do that. And then we have here 3114, earth, nurture nature. Some of you have gardens. Some of you have been called to sow a seed, get a plant. Have something of life in your home. I'm of the mental practice where before there should be a dog or a pet in the home, the first thing that everyone in that house, masculine, feminine, or however people identify in between, needs to know how to nurture and take care of is a plant. Once you can take care fully of a plant as your first pet, if you even want to call it that, then you can have a four-legged or slithering type of pet if that's what you're in alignment with. But can you have something in your environment that breathes life? How are you nurturing nature? When you go outside and you see trash on the ground, do you at least pick up one piece of trash to put it in either a bag that you have for trash in your car or at the next business establishment that you get to, or throwing it away in your trash can at home? Are you nurturing nature? There needs to be this respect giving back. You need to open up that channel of give and take. Give and receive is actually what I heard the first time with nature in some type of way. So from knowing that you are home and knowing that you are being called right now to nurture nature in some type of way, 33 shows up with, this is your journey to wholeness. You're being called to become whole. And how do you become whole? You make yourself home. And you nurture the home that allows you to have life, all of us to have life, which is nature first. So your journey to wholeness is establishing respect in the two most, I'm hearing dichotomous, not opposites, not opposing, but the two most epitomizing aspects of oneness and wholeness is your home with yourself and your home on earth here with nature, and that sense of nature respect. They're not different. They are actually the same. Moving from comprehending that your journey is about being here and acquiring wholeness and experiencing new levels of wholeness, what is that going to bring you? Like this infinity sign up against the image of these two creatures, I could call them, one orange, one purple, bluish hue, as this is going to provide you with a harmonic flight. Your guides are going to provide such a flow to the pace of the go here, turn right, turn left, go forward, step back, freeze, move, hum, sing, speak, say yes, say no, eat this, don't eat that. There's going to be such harmonic lift up under your feet. The vibration that causes everything in your life to levitate is there and granted to you because you are on this journey of wholeness, of respecting yourself and having home within yourself, and respecting earth and how earth is a home for not just you, but all living vessels. This harmonic flight allows even you and your opposites, the cultures that you perceive opposite of yours, the religious beliefs you perceive opposite of yours, to be in such perfect balance, because you are starting with yourself first. And you're knowing that your focus on self is just as much of a ripple that is needed in order for the good energy, how everything is cyclical, to come back around to you, especially from earth, and the rewards for your journey that you were on. Others of you, or maybe this is everyone listening to this message, again, dealing with harmonic flight, harmony, sound, flight, lift. We have the sound of the universe, the 51 card. And the sound of the universe resonates with this flight that you are about to receive and going up from choosing to go on this journey of wholeness for yourself by balancing your daily engagements and how you speak to earth, you speak to a blade of grass, you speak or even just think a thought positive towards a tree, towards a plant. I wish for you life, long health and fruitfulness. And just saying that simply to a plant and how it's going to radiate that energy back to you. And you even saying that to yourself in the mirror. And it could even just be once. Every time you're in a mirror, think that thought. I love you, and look at yourself in the eye, or look at yourself in your pineal gland right in between your eyes, and speak the sound of the universe, which is exuding love. You want to receive love, you need to give it. And this 51 card, the sound of the universe, is letting you know you're in harmony with us. And we're going to lift you up. The universe, every version of yourself, at every frequency that is in alignment with your highest, best, good, perfect will and way, being seen and made manifest right now in this lifetime. That sound of the universe is reverberating back to you because you're choosing, ahead of all else going on in carnality, in this carbon reality, to go on a journey of wholeness. And what is your reward by choosing to go on this journey, starting with yourself as the home, is loving compassion, receiving the loving compassion from the earth, receiving the energy of love coming to you from plants, receiving the energy of love coming to you from your body, and the miraculous energy of things healing and not swelling and not aching anymore. This loving compassion doesn't need to come from an external, other vibrating heartbeat human. This loving compassion is starting with how you feel about yourself, your self-esteem, your self-care, your love of self, and how you nurture what nurtures you. Source and divine guides are also saying, with this number 8 here, and just thinking about 8 and infinity in this pyramid, your third eye, your connection with the universe, your connection with frequency and harmonic sound and the ability to be lifted, it starts in your mind. It begins with a mindset that, yes, might be new, might be revolutionary, but you have the gift, the skill, the talent, the ability right now to say, if I don't do anything else for the rest of this year, I'm going to tell myself at least one time a day, as soon as I look in the mirror, if that's what I do, or as soon as I get in the car by myself, as soon as I open my eyes before I set foot on the ground, I'm going to tell myself that I am home and I respect and I love my home. That could be the beginning and end of it. And I'm just going to say that as soon as I wake up every day and as soon as I lay down every day, if you want to do it twice a day. And then your pineal gland, that aspect of yourself, like with the cycles of the moon every 28 days, when it goes down and up your kundalini, your spine, and those juices are able to inform your DNA based on the habits you have established over time. You're creating a new earth. Every time you touch something now with life, your plant, your pet, it's going to reverberate a new harmonic energy that's going to take flight. You're going to feel those the instantaneous shocks when you touch inanimate things, it appears to you, or either other things with life. You're going to see that this journey of you being and feeling more whole, and the more compassion that is coming back around to you, is a result of the universe saying, we hear the sound that you're speaking when you say you love yourself and you are making yourself home. But it first starts with the mindset, to change where you see home and how you treat the ultimate home that we all share, which is Earth. And Source is saying, I'm going to reward your journey to wholeness and what your true intentions were for you to experience and be and share and do life with this lifetime, by rewarding you with love and compassion. But first, I need you to make a sound that's audible to the universe. That with that sound, when we catch that frequency, we're going to be able to provide you with flight. And that energetic flight is going to reverberate back to you in your mind's eye. So I thank you so much. I hope you were able to glean something from Source and Spirit Guides from this message. And I pray you all have a great rest of your sun cycle.